You need to get a
That's
little buddy
ice on the
heater.
inside.
You need to get a little buddy heater.
I do have a buddy heater, but I can't afford the propane.
Oh, I gotcha.
The stove uses less propane than the buddy heater does.
Now, what if you were donated a heater? Do you have a way to plug it in?
I have a plug-in heater. It just doesn't keep up out here.
Okay.
There's no insulation in this old trailer. That's why I hung blankets all the way around, is to try to give it more insulation to keep it in.
Do you have plastic?
I have plastic over the doorway and a tarp of plastic over the top of the camper to keep it from leaking in the bed and to keep the heat down.
Right, because heat rises.
Yeah. So I plastic the top of the camper to keep the heat in here. And I went around the whole outside on the bottom and blocked a wall all the way around so that it doesn't get drafty under there.
So you've covered the underneath?
No, not really, just from 3 sides.
I would recommend...
Only this bedroom. The trailer is pretty long, but it's all torn up. But this bedroom is the only place I live. So I tried to block underneath from under it.
What if you were to get another extension cord? Could you plug that in and maybe run some more? No?
No, there's no more power in the house. There's 5 people in a 3-bedroom house in there.
You said you have a wood stove?
No, it's just a
What if you were donated a
propane
wood
stove.
stove?
It's a propane stove.
I have look, this is a non-propane, so I'm not going to say a whole lot, but somebody, when I was in your position, this person gave me a whole bag thing of wood, some charcoal and stuff, and the wood chips burn, the little wood chips. You put it in there, and all sides are covered. Tracy, I'm sending it to you. Fuck that. I'll send you a picture. It's a wood
Yeah,
burn.
but how does it vent out?
You're going to see it has a tray.
Yeah, but does it vent? Where does the smoke go?
It goes up.
Does it have a chimney?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
goes
don't
up.
have a chimney.
The smoke goes up in the bottom. Well, I'm gonna have to send her a picture because it's kind of weird to describe. But yeah, it's little, but yeah, it worked for me in Pride, that's for sure.
But I don't know how I would vent the smoke outside.
Oh, yeah, because you would have to vent it.
Yeah, because I'm on an inside.
Yeah, you would have to have some kind of window or something opened.
Where are you located?
In Missouri. It's 0 degrees right now.
Oh,
0
it's
degrees?
lower than that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it says.
Where's the dog, in the bed? Probably keep
Yeah.
it warm. Keep it warm.
Well, I've got it warmed up in here as long as I can turn the stove off and on.
So you're running off propane for heat.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
How many little buddies do you have?
It has a little electric heater in
He's
here
got
that
one.
keeps it from getting down to frozen inside. But it doesn't keep it warm in here whenever it's this cold out.
Oh my.
So I have to beat the rest of that with this propane heat.
And that's how you cook too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I moved everything into this room wherever I knew it was going to freeze. I just kind of put it all in here.
Okay, makes sense. Oh, my heart breaks for you, girl.
I'm trying to cover up where I am without and show y'all at the same time, see?
Oh my.
That's our
Brr.
temperatures right now.
Oh my goodness. You got me over here shivering.
It's not that cold inside, it's that cold outside.
So what is it inside right now? What would you say?
Like 55, 65, something like that.
Okay.
Not too bad.
That's right. Not too bad. Still a little chilly.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
As long as I get, and we have sleeping bags. So once we're in the bed and covered up with the sleeping bags, I don't even know that it's that cold usually until after I wake up to go pee or something.
Usually when everybody wakes up, they're cold though, because your body temperature drops or something like that, or something. But especially
Yeah, it really is that cold in here when I wake up because I haven't been up to heat up the propane thing.
Yeah. Oh,
And so whenever I do wake up, turn the propane thing on and get it to boil some water. And I climb right back underneath the sleeping bag until after it warms up in here. And then I get up.
The dog probably don't get out of bed till about noon. Like, no, I'm not leaving.
No, Bella is like usually up first. She's like, Mom, it's time to go potty now.
Oh, bless her heart.
Bella likes the snow. She'll go out there and jump in it and roll in it. The problem is when she comes inside, she gets right in my bed because it's the only furniture.
Right, to keep her warm. She is a doll.
Yeah. She go out there and fly in a pile of snow.
I'm telling you, my dogs eat the snow. I tell them, make sure it's not yellow.
If it is, it's because I dumped my bedpan. I don't care. You can't make me embarrassed. I'm already going to tell everybody.
Right? I'm so proud of you, Tracy, because no matter what you are going through, you are smiling through it all. I don't ever see you like, besides when somebody's acting out of character, but I never see you down or snap. You're always upgoing, no matter
Well,
what.
I did the other day. I was pretty down and I came in here crying and it was like everybody just kind of helped lift me back up.
Oh, I missed that. Damn it.
3:33, everybody.
Oh, it's 4:33 here.
Ellen, I invited you.
Where am I at?
Right here under me.
Can you hear me?
Oh, where are you at?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
I've never done this before.
We hear you, but we don't know where you are.
No, I've never been on live.
Let me get this heat turned on.
Never been on live?
Never ever.
Well, congratulations.
Why
Yeah,
isn't it? My lighter won't light.
out there.
I gave you a follow.
Well, thank you, sir, very much. I'll follow you right back.
All right, there we
And
go.
a little gift.
Awesome.
I had to get the heat going again. Actually, I need more coffee. That's the problem.
Well,
She
it hurt
said-
my heart when you had that water turn to ice inside that room right there.
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
That hurt so bad.
Last night I sat them up on top though, so that they weren't on the floor.
Oh, good.
Wait, can we get a shot of your surroundings?
This is my stove. That's where I'm heating it up. The water is in this that I heat up. And then that's where the radiator heater sits. And it's just a blanket on every wall to keep the
Small room,
warm
the other
in.
room is blocked off.
And this right here is my doorway where the two blankets cross each other. And then behind it, there's a sheet of plastic that hangs down to keep the cold on that side and the heat on this side.
Smart survivor.
Yeah, amen. She really is. She really is.
Yeah, trying to stay warm.
Yes, ma'am.
You should probably be on Naked and Afraid.
There you go.
Well, if my back wasn't like it is, then I would agree to it. But how they pick random places, I would get a cold zone and that would put me out.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
I heard on the new episode of Naked and Afraid, there's a lady with no legs.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah, no shit.
Wow.
Well, albeit to her. I will do it if it's not going to be a cold zone. I don't know about, I don't think I could even breathe if it was in a cold zone.
Yeah,
Hello,
but don't
Chloe.
they pay you?
Huh?
Don't they pay you to do it?
I have no idea, but I would like to do the challenge.
I'm sure they definitely pay you pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They pay you like yeah.
I gotta put more water in it. I have drinking water and then I have tap water. The tap water I boil. There's still some ice in this. Ice just fell into it.
Yeah, I heard that. It went bloop.
Yeah, there's still some ice in there. I'm gonna have to grab another jug from the other side. The ones on the other side that I have stored over there, they're complete ice, solid.
Wow.
What about
That
all
whole
the-
side is frozen.
Wait, what about all the pipes in your house?
I don't have running water. I carry water in jugs.
Okay, I gotcha.
From there, they have a house with running water. So I go over there and fill up all my jugs. Like before this freeze, I filled up 8 gallons.
Smart lady.
And then I have them out in the other room and they're frozen to a solid jug of ice.
Damn, Tracy.
But you have your own house?
She don't.
No,
Her family does.
Yeah, they rent a trailer and there happens to be a camper out here they were going to tear down and make a car trailer out of because it's so torn up. It would just make a good car trailer. And my van broke down, so they let me stay in the bedroom of the camper because they hadn't torn it down yet. And it's the only place that there is a roof and stuff that's not pouring water in out here. So, and it doesn't have as much mold in the bedroom as it does in the other part. So this is the only space in this trailer that can be used.
That is livable.
Yes,
not
that is.
livable.
I gotcha. I mean, it's not really livable, but
For her to stay in.
it's better than an igloo.
You're
Right,
correct.
and this one doesn't have as much mold as the rest of the house. See, this is the only corner in here that has mold in it.
That's not good for you to breathe in.
Well, that's better than the other side.
Oh, true.
It's
true.
better than the frozen side.
Very true.
I'd rather breathe that than to freeze to death. You got options. Thank you
Yeah,
for the
right.
heart puff.
What about putting more blankets up?
These are everybody's blankets that they had to spare. See, backpacking, you don't carry many blankets. And in the van, I just had sleeping bag. And so it is what it is. I got as many of their spare blankets as I could, but there are 5 of them in there and they need blankets too. My van will be fixed as soon as the snow stops dumping on us, and then I'll be back on my way.
So, Beck, you just told her it's not safe, and she knows that it's not safe for her to be there, but that is the only place that she can be right now because there's nothing else she can do at the moment with Van being broke down. She's kind of in a win-win situation.
Oh, and the foot of snow that happens to be on the ground in the 0 degrees. And there are many things that I am working through at this time. I'm not going to whine about one thing going wrong.
She does, Beck. She does have a beautiful attitude and a beautiful spirit.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah,
She's
thank you.
definitely got an old soul and very valuable.
Amen.
Yes, amen there.
I just figure right now it's cold enough out that at nighttime I'm going to stay awake, and during the daytime I'll sleep whenever it's warmer out.
Makes sense.
That's what I do every
Yeah.
day anyways.
Every day.
Well, that way I can keep it warm in here at the lowest temperatures, and then I can sleep while the temperatures are higher.
Right.
You're doing good. You got common sense.
Yeah, she definitely does. More sense than I had, that's for sure.
Thank you very much, Beck. Well, maybe one day I'll grow up and realize my dream of becoming a social media content creator, and then I can afford my own bills. And I won't have a camper with mold in it.
And
Just
she
remember-
is slowly working on her
But
van as well.
just remember, the more you owe, the more you pay.
Yep.
Oh, I'm 51, and you don't have to tell me that. I'm the one with perfect credit and no debt.
Yeah, I was told to buy a house. It would be fun, they said.
You said
I do
okay.
plan on
Yeah.
it, but I haven't settled down yet, so I'm not buying one yet.
Don't ever buy a house.
Never.
Rent a condo, or buy a condo, or rent.
No,
She
Houses
says
are
no.
expensive.
no. I'm not living in the Roach Motels. No, I'm not.
No, I mean
I
like
would
a
much
nice
rather
condo.
buy a tent and live in the woods than to do that. So no, I have to have land because I am nature, and I
I
have
get
to
that,
be
but-
one with nature.
I'm getting too old to shovel my walks.
Yeah, so stay inside and don't shovel it.
That's what I do. That's
Okay?
why my neighbors hate me.
It will melt. It's snow and you didn't put it there.
Put some fucking snowshoes on and buck up, pussy.
Well, if I make a mess, I'm going to clean up my mess, but I didn't put that snow there.
I like your attitude.
She's awesome.
She is. She really is.
I mean, if you've got to get out, then do it, but if you don't have to get out, just wait.
It ain't going nowhere.
Right? And what's the rush?
God will eventually take care of it.
We were down, the last time it snowed, we were down to like 2 days before it all melted. But then it rained and got rid of it right away. It was perfect, and then we had this snow. I'm glad I got the brakes done before it snowed. I wish I had gotten more done.
You did good. I'm proud of you.
I am too, because I was sitting there looking at it at first like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. This is definitely not good for my back.
You got it done.
It had only been a few months since I changed the front brakes. I knew it was going to hurt. To squat down and bend down in the tire well. See?
Got it
They're my
done.
new spark plug wires.
All right.
And I have new spark plugs. And I have the oil filter. I can't wait to start working on it, but then the snow dumped on us.
Yeah.
The only thing I have left to finish collecting is for the windshield.
What's wrong with the windshield?
The windshield got cracked whenever I picked up a hitchhiker.
Oh.
And I can't get the inspection until the windshield is fixed.
What did the hitchhiker do to your window?
He got mad at me and threw his stuff in my dash, and it slid up into the windshield and broke it.
Oh my goodness. Did you put him out?
Well, yeah, I did, but I still have to replace the windshield.
I know, babe. I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah. I didn't want to go where he wanted to go, and it just so happened that I was the one with a car. And it's my fucking car, and we're not going.
That's right.
Not doing it. Yep, so he had this bundle that had like keys and things on it, and he threw it up there on the dash, and it slid across the dash, popped right up into the windshield, and then it just all the way across.
Wow.
Yep. I'm very not excited with that right now, because it's what's keeping me from leaving.
Maybe God's got you there for a reason, babe.
Yeah.
I know, because this winter has been pretty harsh.
Yes, ma'am.
I was on my way out to Arizona to stay in the desert until winter was over.
I knew you were. I followed you back then. Been your stalker.
But last year in the winter out there in the desert, I helped so many freaking people. I gave people rides to the food bank to go do clothing, and to the dinner chow every night at the shelter, or not the shelter, at the feed. We call it a bum feed, but I know that's not appropriate. You know, the homeless feed.
Soup kitchen.
Sure, yes. Yeah,
Tracy,
that.
just so you know, you got a lot of people behind the scenes that are rooting for you. A lot of people care for you, Tracy. And we don't even know you, but you got people rooting for you.
That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of that in my life. That's great.
Oh, you got it now.
But like, I would do $5 drives so that anywhere in town that somebody wanted to go, there's a lot of homeless and hitchhikers out there during the winter time, because, you know, it's winter refuge. And I would get to do $5 drives for anywhere they wanted to go in town. I would deliver them there. It was... I got to meet a lot of people I needed to meet out there.
That's amazing.
This one kid kept getting his butt beat everywhere he went, and he would call me up, "Hey, can I get a ride? Is it still $5? And I'm like, yeah. So I would go pick him up and go pick up all of his tent and everything that was left. Get him in the van and be like, all right, man. So this is the second camp that I'm having to rescue you from. What happened?" And he would be telling me, "Oh man, and I'm like, all right, but the common factor in every one of these places I'm getting you from is you."
Right.
So it might not be all of them, and you may need to look at you a little bit.
Yes.
And I ended up carrying him with me for like 4 months and working through a lot of these issues that he was having. I found out that he had the schizophrenia. He wouldn't remember that he was hurting his dog, but he was hurting his dog. Like, things he was doing, he wasn't remembering he was doing it.
Bless you.
Yeah, so I had him ride with me for a few months. I think that him being on substances at the time had a lot to do with making that worse than it should have been.
For sure.
And so when he was riding with me, there's no substance. I don't do that. You can't be in my presence like that. I'm doing it clean because I'm doing it clean. And it started to clear up a lot, but when you're around somebody 24/7 for months, then facade feelings can be developed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somebody's been there for you and you're not used to having somebody there for you.
Yep.
So these feelings must be love and not just universal, unconditional. I want to see you do better.
Yep.
So we had to kind of part ways. I'm 51 and his maturity level was well below the 32 years of age he was.
Wow.
And if you'll touch an innocent animal like that, it makes me not want to be your friend. It makes me want to go to prison.
Okay.
And
For sure, girl.
I didn't know how else to say that. I'm not allowed to say the rug thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Lessons we learned today.
Yeah. No, but whenever I did tell him that was understood, and it was a very amicable going two ways. And I've talked to him this year. He's been calling me up a few times, telling me that he's stable and that he's working with the elderly with in-home health care. I would not have picked that profession for him personally.
No.
But I hope things are better since he's not running around putting his face in the rugs anymore.
Yeah.
And he's, kind of, no. I don't know him without any of that, so I can't make an assumption or speculation. But I did talk to him last, and he had finally bought himself a truck, so at least he's saving up some money and not spending it on the same things.
Mm-hmm.
These are all good. I do worry about his clientele.
Aw.
Yeah. It does seem like a lot of the people that I helped last year I've lost contact with. But I think that's kind of how Earth Angels work, is
You're
when
right.
you're needed, you run into each other.
Never to be forgotten.
Yeah. You just kind of run into where you're supposed to be.
Yep. And you may cross paths again. Who knows? Never know.
You're right.
Oh no, my phone is going to die, guys.
Oh, no. I love you.
I'm going to figure it out and how to get back on here. So if it dies, come back and find me. Everybody in here better follow me.
I already am.
I'm telling you that this phone is going to die and you're not going to be here whenever I come back on.
Oh,
I'll be back. You know me. I'm going to drop anyway, Stacy or Tracy. I got to use the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
I'll
I
be back
probably
then,
should do
Tracy.
that too soon. All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom and figure out how to get the other phone going. I can't plug this one in and be over here where I can sit. It has to be, I only have one plug in.
Gotcha, girl.
But it has to be over there on the wall by that where it comes in the window.
You just stay warm, Tracy. You just stay yourself as warm as possibly and worry about nothing. It's going to come to you. You're going to be all right.
Well, I have Wi-Fi here, so I can plug in one of these, or I can turn one of these old ones on and jump on
good.
live on it. But I still have to shut this one down to get on that one. So I will be back on. I'm going to be right back on. But to find me, you're going to have to follow me.
I am already. I'll find you
All right, guys, I'll see you there.
later.